Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jay and today I'm going to be recapping the Philadelphia Eagles 2021 season week 3 matchup against the Dallas Cowboys, and this one was ugly. I mean ugly. I never seen this game went ugly like this. I expect to be a better matchup, but I didn't expect to be this bad at all. Eagles got a lot of things to fix. They got a lot of things to do. I mean, it's really, really bad. Really bad. The Eagles lost to the Dallas Cowboys 41-21. This game was out of control. Eagles offense didn't do its job. There's a lot of things they didn't do right. One of the main things I keep saying before, I'll say again, they need to run the football more. This is getting out of control. I watched the game last night. I caught it where it's ended late in the second quarter and all the way to the end. And all I kept seeing was shotgun, 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 shotgun. Single back lineup, shotgun, shotgun, shotgun. No runs, passes. Anytime they ran, it usually Jalen Hurts scrambling. But it was all bad. They didn't get a good start. The offense needs to step up. As of right now, they just lost their left guard, Isaac Smooth, or whatever his name is. I do apologize for not saying his name. He has got a season end surgery, so he's out. So right now, that team needs to get some things fixed. They got a lot of things to fix. Even the defense needs to do a better job too, because you cannot be doing what you're doing right now. This is really bad. I mean, next week's game, it's not gonna be exciting for next week because I already know what's likely gonna happen. But I will recap what all went down. So the Cowboys started off scoring with 1 yard run to Ezekiel, made it 7-0. Eagles got a fumble recovery from Fletcher Cox to the end zone, made it 7-7. Then Schultz caught a 19-yard pass from Dak Prescott. In the first quarter, made 14-7. Ezekiel Elliott made for a 3-yard touchdown run in the second, but they missed the extra point, so it was 20-7. And going into halftime, Trayvon Diggs with the interception returned for a touchdown, which I would say this Jalen Hurts needs to do a better job going through his possession, not looking at one receiver. However, Devontae Smith, he did fall down on the play, but he should have go through his possessions, and he also needs to work on his accuracy. Before the interception, he had a chance to hit Dallas Goff for maybe even a touchdown. The broadcast was saying, but he missed him. It went off his hands, but it should have been a completion. But in the end, it wasn't. The next play ended up turning into a pick six, made it 27-7. Then later on in the quarter, Zach Ertz caught a 3-yard touchdown pass, made it 27-14. Then Cedric Wilson in the fourth quarter made a 2-yard touchdown pass from Dak Prescott, made it 34-14. And Dalton Schultz made complete and caught 22-yard from Dak Prescott, made it 41-14. And this was getting out of hand really bad. It was really out of hand when they got up by 27. Then very late for a garbage touchdown, Greg Ward caught a 15-yard pass from Jalen Hurts. So, and it was 41-29. I like to say Jalen Hurts threw 2 interceptions. The one he threw was a deep shot, and it was picked off by the Cowboys, and the other one was a pick six. So, the things I've been noticing is they are not running the football. They need to establish the running game. This pass-happy team is not going to win football games by passing the ball. You have to establish the running game. I don't care if you have want to be a pass, but you got to have some balance. This team is not going football games if you don't have a running game. You have a back in Miles Sanders who can be one of the top 10 backs in the NFL. You got to feed him the ball. They're not doing it. They have to start changing their play calls, find ways to run the ball and get it done. Another thing I noticed, their pass protection. They're not getting great pass protection. Jalen Hurts is always scrambling around. They're not buying him time. And there's another thing, the receivers need to get open and start catching the passes. They need to start working on that. This team is not going to win football games if they don't get open, they don't pass protect, they need to run the football. And Jalen Hurts needs to still work on his accuracy. If he gets that fixed, he should be fine. But this team, it's going to be a long year if this continues to play this. The coaching staff needs to make some adjustments. And also the defense, they need to step up to make some stops and get off the field. That's another thing they didn't do well. They didn't get off the field. The Cowboys kept driving. It made it look easy on them. It is bad. So, stats for the game. The Eagles only had 12 first downs. The Cowboys 27. Only one rushing out of 9. 11 for 14. 0 penalties. 4 for Dallas. Total net yards for the Eagles 320-67. Another thing they need, I'm looking at this website, which is not right, but a lot of penalties for the Eagles. That is unexcusable. A lot of penalties. 13 penalties, 86 yards. 86 yards. Eagles need to do a better job converting third down. They went 4 for 12 at 20-33. So the Cowboys were 50% on that. Plus 0-2 on fourth down, too. Maybe not go for it on fourth down. Maybe start punting or in your field range, kick it. So let's go to the total net yards. Eagles with 367, Cowboys 380. Net rushing yards, 64 yards. 12. Let me repeat that. 12 rushing plays. Cowboys with 41. There's a difference. Net yards for Cowboys, 160. Average run per play, 5.3, which is better than Dallas. They should have ran the ball more, which I keep saying. They need to run the football. Net yards in passing, Eagles with 303, Cowboys with 220. Attempts and completion, 39 attempts, 25 completions for Jalen Hurts with 2 picks. And he also had 2 touchdowns as well. And he got sacked 2 times. Cowboys with 21 for 26. And no interceptions. Right there. You have to have a balanced attack. Cowboys had a balanced attack. Dak Prescott had a better game. Eagles had 2 sacks. Cowboys had 4. Gross passing yards 326, 338. Average attempt 8.4, 9.2. Eagles had 6 punts. Cowboys had 4. Punt returns 3, -2 yards. 2 returns 13 yards. Penalties are 1386, 437. And we'll go to stats of the team. Jalen Hurts, 29 for attempts, 25 completions, 326 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, and 2 sacks. Dak Prescott, 26 attempts, 21 completions, 230 yards, 3 touchdowns, 4 sacks. He got sacked 4 times. So the Eagles did a pretty good job getting to him, but he's working. Rushing. Miles Sanders, but they did not attempt. That is very disappointing. 35 yards. Jalen Hurts. No, not Miles Sanders. Excuse me. I made a mistake. Jalen Hurts, 9 attempts for 37 yards. Miles Sanders with only 2 attempts for 27 yards. That is inexcusable right there. Give him the ball. That's ridiculous. It's inexcusable. I find disgusting they did not give him the ball. Only 2 times. 2 times. They did not. They gave him the ball 2 times. It's pathetic. Kenny Gainwell 1 attempt, 2 yards. The only time they ran the ball was scrambling was Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is not going to be the guy that's going to get it done week after week. You have to have everybody to get it done, including Miles Sanders. Feed him the ball. Okay, going to the Cowboys side. Ezekiel, 17 attempts, 95 yards, 2 touchdowns. Tony Pollard, 11 carries, 60 yards. Dak Prescott, 9 attempts, 6 yards. Corey Clement, 3 attempts, no yards. CeeDee Lamb, 1 attempt, -1. Now we go to the Eagles receiving side. Jalen Reagor caught 5 passes, 53 yards. Zach Ertz caught 4 for 53. Kenny Gainwell, 3 catches for 32 yards. And Zach Ertz did have a touchdown. Sanders caught 3 passes for 28. Same with Devontae Smith, 3 catches for 28 yards. Dallas Goedert caught 2 passes for 66. Quez Watkins caught 2 check kick, caught 2 completions for 46 yards. Boston Scott caught 2 for 5, and Greg Ward caught 1 pass for the touchdown. Going to the Dallas receiving stats, we are going with Dalton Schultz with 6 catches, 8 yards, 2 touchdowns. That is their tight end. Amari Cooper caught 3 passes for 26 yards. Zeke Elliott caught 3 passes for 21 yards. CeeDee Lamb caught 3 passes for 66 yards. And Cedric Wilson caught 2 passes, 17 yards, and a touchdown. Blake Jarwin, 2 catches for 14 yards. Tony Pollard, 1 catch, 5 yards. Noah Brown, 1 catch, 9 yards. Going to the punting, Rager with 3 attempts, -2. CeeDee Lamb caught return 1 for 8, and Cedric Wilson caught 1 for 5. All right. Going to the defense for the Eagles, Anthony Harris with 14 tackles solo. Alex Singer with 10 tackles total. 10 tackles for 14 for Harris. Eric Wilson with 6 tackles total. Javon Hargrave with 2 sacks with 6 tackles total. Steven Nelson with 5 tackles. Gerard Avery with 4 tackles. John Sweat with 4 tackles total and a half sack. A fun team match with 4. Josh Sweat with 4 tackles, 81. Darius Slay with 4 tackles, 81. Max with 4 tackles and a half sack. TJ Edwards with 1 sack in the game with a total of 4 tackles, and Marcus S with 4 tackles. Derek Burnett with 3 tackles. Patrick Johnson with 3 tackles total. Hassan Ridgeway with 2 tackles. Milton with 2 tackles. Jalen Nichols with a tackle. Jerome Jackson with a tackle. And Kevon Walsh with a tackle. And Andre Chargin, I can't pronounce it, with 1 tackle. No turnovers. They got basically a couple sacks. Total 4 sacks. Going to the Cowboys side of the ball. Total, Javon Kurtz with 5 tackles. Total, Anthony Brown with 4 tackles. Leton Van Extra with 4 tackles. Jalen Smith with 4 tackles. Michael Parsons with 4 tackles. He's been flying all over in that game. Osha Odu, I can't remember. He had 4 tackles, and Michael Parsons also had a half sack, and also Osha had 4 tackles, 1.5 sacks. He was a rookie. He was rookie. That one, Julian Lewis with 3 tackles. Kenton Keys with 3 tackles. Chance Golson with 3 tackles. Trevon Diggs with 2 tackles. Quentin Bohan with 2 tackles. Maurice King with 2 tackles. Luke Guilford with 2 tackles. Jake McQuaid with 1 tackle. Noah Brown with 1 tackle. Nick Ralston with 1 tackle. And Edison Camille with 1 tackle. And CJ Goodwin with 1 tackle. Eagles did recover a fumble. Patrick Cox got the touchdown. And Javon Hargrave with the fumble force. So that concludes the stats. Yeah, this is a mess. So it was a mess of a game. The offense needs to get something going. Only giving Miles Sanders 2 attempts in the whole game is pathetic. I find it to be embarrassing. If I was a coach and I find out my running back only got 2 attempts, I'd be screaming my ear off. Change the play call. Let's put it this way. If I was a running backs coach, I'd be going up to the offensive coordinator, the head coach, saying, "This is ridiculous. Feed my boys, my running backs, the ball." It's inexcusable. It's tough. So, Eagles did lose their left guard today. He's unfortunately out for the entire season. And they also put Kalen Walsh into reserve. And Kalen Walsh also has a shoulder separation in his 3rd time for his return. But Isaac Samu and is out with list for injury. It's required season injury. So right there, you lost Brandon Grant and you lost your left guard too. So it's going to be interesting to see what the Eagles do for next week. I know next week is not going to be an easy matchup. We're back in Philadelphia against Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, in the Kansas City Chiefs. So, if the Eagles could run the ball more, the object of this game is you gotta keep Patrick Mahomes on the sideline. If you can do that most of the game, you might have a chance. Might have a chance, but I can't see you losing 2 straight. I don't see them losing 3 straight. That'd be a shock to me, but this Eagle team has to make adjustments. They have to force turnovers on defense. Gotta stop the rain. You gotta get off the field. You gotta stop. Gotta do a better job of coverage. Don't let anybody get open. Don't make it easy for the defense. I mean, Cowboys had a 4th down they went for. They had not 1 guy open, but 2 guys open. They got the touchdown. They need to make some adjustments there. Offense, you gotta find ways to protect your quarterback. Pass protection has gotta be key, and mainly run the football. Do not rely on your quarterback too much. Once you become pass happy, that's when the defense knows you're going to be passing all the time. You got to pick some runs in there. You got to run the ball. Give Miles Sanders more attempts. He needs at least have over 20 attempts of football game. Protect your quarterback. Let the run block. You got to get these guys run blocking. We cannot be sitting here playing shotgun. It's ridiculous. Wide receivers need to get open, need to get separation, they need a job of catching the ball and getting open and find ways to get open. We cannot be doing this. And Jalen Hurts needs to go through his corrections and accuracy. You can't be staring down 1 guy all the time and you're going to end up getting turnovers. And we've seen it, even though the wide receiver fell down. But you got to go through your reads, go through all your progression, move your head, look at your options. You just can't be that. Can't do the offensive line. Need to do a job pass protection, but if things don't get adjusted, it's going to be a long season. So my prediction for the Philadelphia Eagles against the Kansas City Chiefs, if the Eagles come out on top, they have to have a running game. Jalen Hurts has to play perfect in this game. So is the offensive line and receivers. Defense have to step up and shut down Patrick Mahomes. If they can do that, they might win this game. I predict they do that. We'll say they have to put a lot of points up. It will be a 31-28 victory. But now the other side, if the Eagles play like they did last week yesterday against the Cowboys, she's gonna run over them. I would say 42-21. That type of deal. That's just me. But I expect this team to get picked apart. So, well, that's it, everybody. And this is a long one, but hopefully next Sunday teams will make adjustment. But that was utterly pathetic. And it was an ugly loss. They need to make some adjustment, and they need to find ways to feed Miles Sanders the ball. Was that bad. So, please leave a like if you enjoyed my comments and my recap of this Week 3 matchup. And please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. I thank all my subscribers for subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, and viewing. Without you, I won't be doing these. So, thank you, everybody. Hope you have a safe and wonderful Tuesday, and I will see you next time. Take care, stay safe, stay humble, and be a blessing.